Okay. Eight o'clock in the morning. Do we have friends? Tranquil. Oh, yeah, she's... my neighbor has suddenly come by claiming that there was a mysterious odor coming from near the house. Should I ask them for more details or just pretend I'm not home? Ask for an explanation. I should let them in and ask for more details about the odor. After all, it might not be coming from the trash. Select greet visitor to invite the guest inside. Okay. Let's see. Greet a visitor. I don't think it's coming from our trash. Wait, you didn't even clean up this plate, though.
Waxy Kaba. Belanti. Menzi.
Oh. What is this man's name? Guabo? Guado? What is his name? Guabo. Guabo, get out of my house, you jerk. That didn't go well. Excuse you? Ask them to leave. He's an adult? We're young, though. He's a young adult as well. Okay, turn this off. Turn off the TV. Sit down. Turn off. Why can't you move there? That's so annoying. Clean that up. What's her job? She's a cashier. Okay. We need to do yoga 10 times. Let's go ahead and do yoga warm-up. And then we can look into it from there. Rule abiding follows societal expectations and norms, aiming to avoid causing harm to others. Alright, so she's rule abiding. Okay, take a hot shower 5 times while uncomfortable. Is that what that says? I think so. We also want to give a gift to Nathan. So why don't we... What does that mean? She keeps thinking it. I don't know what it means. She also wants to study tarot interpretation. Can we please turn this off? Can you watch it and then maybe we can turn it off? Oh, extract seeds from that.
Vala Vala Vala. Xanta Plebe.
Okay, turn it off.
Locomoris Mangro. Men's Torpy Toppy. Hardy Quest. Kinchilla. Vala Harmosa. Brillante. Wesmina Confidamento Clark. Deslocomoris Mangro. Men's Torpy Toppy. Yesy. Vala Vala Vala. Xanta Plebe. Deslocomoris Mangro. Men's Torpy Toppy. Hardy Quest. Kinchilla.
Interesting.
Vala Harmosa. Brillante. Wesmina Confidamento Clark.
Okay. What else do we have in our bag? Place. I don't know if I can see those. Oh. It's like in her hand. Place. Okay, put in bag. I don't think we can do anything with them. Grab this. Okay. Place it here. That is huge. Extract the seeds. Grab this. Place it here. Put it in your bag. Okay, it's not allowing me to do that either. A boring TV show. Okay. Call over. He's asleep and could be not be called over. Oh, okay. Interesting. What is that meaning? Anyways, she wants to give a gift to him. She also wants to study tarot interpretation. You can study tarot interpretation with tarot cards. Do we have tarot cards somewhere? I'm assuming we don't. So we would have to buy some, which we have plenty of money to do so. Let's get some then. Let's find some tarot cards. I'll put them here. Oh, you're right. We don't rotate with that, which is ironic. Okay. Study tarot interpretation. Sit down. Study them. Why can't we... Where are they supposed to go? Wants to eat cake. Of course you do. Maybe we do them here? I don't know. Here. Not that. This?
Oh, Hulina? Nabwani Asana. Aha! Van Yalaf? Kifrini Jikrini. Kanza? Lubi Yalami.
Okay, and then you want to eat cake. That didn't even work. I just did that. I don't know why that didn't work.
Revo Defina. Huh. Zandumotian. Tanya? Oh, Mazina.
Is it seriously not going to take off? When traditionalist value is over 60. Is it not over 60? Hold on. It is. I don't know why that one's not working. But I've done it twice. And it's not working. Okay, well. I don't know what this means. It's not saying anything. Okay. We want to go here.
Tostavania Zandorning. Ennis Van Doramine. Ennis Van Doramine.
Okay, so the new households, or the new town, I mean, not household. We need to pick a house to move into. I've lived in this one. What's this one? It's 20,642. We don't even have that much money. Stable living house for everyday life. Perfect for living out a balanced routine in Kaya with comfort and ease. It's only 14,000. I might have to take that one. Or there's this one. This is just a lot, though. I think this one is a house. Yeah, it's like a house right there. We might need to take this one because we don't have this much money, first of all. This is really the only one, and I don't have enough for that one either. So the only one... Wait, there's this one too. That one's just a lot. So I would have to build, and I'm not trying to build. So let's do this one. for 14,849. And purchase building and property, purchase furniture, building and property. Well, we have to do that one because the other two are in development, so we can't actually do those. So we're going to go with this. Okay, we don't need this. Thanks, though. Okay, so spring in Gahaya is a season where warm sunlight and gentle breeze linger. On days when the sunlight spreads lazily and feels pleasant, take a slow walk along the beach in light clothing. The time spent gazing at the endless sea with the gentle sound of waves will soon cleanse your mind. On days when spring rain occasionally falls, it is also nice to lay on a soft couch and enjoy a cozy nap with the sound of rain outside as the background. I really hope they actually make these into actual seasons, because from what I understand, they're not actual seasons. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I've seen so far. And this is the home. So it's just a living room area and then bathroom and bedroom. Nothing too crazy, of course. Okay, so the first thing is, I don't know that we can actually call over the guy we were with. I should have actually moved him in first, because they don't age while you're living here. They don't age, which is kind of odd. And then when you go back, then they start to age again, which I find to be really weird. And like you forget about them almost, which again, I find kind of weird. Like, because if you can move back and they're still there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. So that's kind of interesting in itself. Okay, so we've got like a table outside. It looks like we have like a little shed in here with lumber in it, which is interesting. I don't know why we need lumber, but sure. What is inside the box? She's like, I don't know. She wants to read an art book. Okay, well, we can do that. I don't know that there's anything in them, honestly. She has no shoes on. Okay, so let's craft a tool. These are some of the new things that you can craft, of course. So there's like multiple different levels, but right now we're just level 1 of the handiness skill. So we're gonna craft a stone pickaxe. Now you can buy these. I find it to be better to just craft them myself, and then I don't have to worry about it. Obviously, if you don't want to craft them, you can just go buy them. I don't know what how the prices compare, honestly. Okay, so we've got the pickaxe. We're gonna also craft a fishing rod.
Semi-raninzi. Ah.
Okay, we got a fishing rod and I think that'll be good for now. Okay, so the first thing we can do is there's like collectibles around this world. I think they've also added them into the other worlds. So if you wanted to do this, of course, you don't have to swap worlds, but I want to swap worlds to kind of show off this one a bit more than I have.
Yeah? Lavini!
Okay, so we found copper.
Couldn't see him. Oh, okay.
Okay, ordinary rock. She wants to try mining ore.
Yeah? Lavini!
There we go.
Yeah?
Oh my god. Oh. Hey, hello.
Okay.
Idiot.
We are getting hungry. I am actually going to have her head down to the beach. And let's see what jobs we can also get. Career. We could be in the law firm, a criminal, a travel agent. They're all full, actually. I really want to do the sea turtle one. Maybe we apply for this one. Wow. Okay, so we're a yoga instructor. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be an active career. Alright, so here we are at the beach.
Huzzah! Yessi? Alora Ben Laura? Quivic Clay.
Lumonaruti. Kija Bay. Bonsi. Zuiva.
Camino. Tuscavana. Natinti. Tommy Ha. Wookie.
Mino.
Mermino. Mongitilo. Brazil Wazzle. Wiverloom.
Abamu.
Yellow Yellow.
Mafron Kovajimo.
Try and get to know some people from here.
Ramita.
Looked kind and giving them a bright greeting just felt right.
Wookie. Kawandi. Natuna.
Okay.
Kanival. Clumibien.
Buklimi.
Oh.
Kubala uidi. Nanjubitu. Yaha.
Locomoras. Kuti. Me for Hermanji.
Tui.
Comingo.
Chiol. Cantioni. Dan.
Okay, so we just know he's a young adult.
Dan.
Manuro La Nova Selena.
Abamu. Mafron Kovajimo.
Ruluvan Quincy.
Jacovita. Lua Noa Pazu.
Suvid. Tama. Timov.
Kantuli.
Omi.
Are you joking?
Tua.
Ayatoha.
Navanju.
Bluti.
Why do all my Sims seem to hate, like, the skewers food?
Kubala uidi. Nanjubitu. Yaha.
Yogorati. Marino.
Chiano.
Mongitilo. Loxicama. Julito. Oh.
He still didn't unlock his marital status? Oh, we're talking for like 1,000 more years.
May flopping woodland. Snizzle wobble thing.
Oh,
Naivi.
Biranzi.
Zoe.
Mikasui.
Snappy.
Nikasui.
Tama.
Tui.
Ah,
Jacovita.
Ramita.
Lua
Vila.
Noa Pazu.
Chanti Mixo.
Tuna Kansula.
Colima. Kemasa. Graba Moo Cream. Gloopy
Subrite
Basilian.
Yantabi. Quinvi. Muha.
okay, so he's single.
Ting.
Can we ask about his values?
Julito. Oh.
Ask about it, talk about ethics, I guess.
Marino.
Chiol.
Mongitilo.
Romantic relationships. Talk about work. We'll go ahead and click this. It's like seeds that they send you in a
Graba Moo Cream.
watering can, I believe.
Subrite Yantabi.
Is she not gonna eat?
Lixo.
She was supposed to.
Sotuli.
Timov. Ova Omi.
Manu.
Diante.
Kanduli.
Sigosa.
Hi, Piazza Girl.
Vermilia.
Welcome.
Utma. Naborashi.
I'll let you be the judge.
Dorichia.
Huh?
Uavan.
Leone.
Duntio.
It's not horrible. I'll put it that way. It's not horrible.
Jacovita. Nua Noa Pazu. Quinvi. Muha.
Me for Hermanji.
Anchio.
Comingo. Glinta. Wish you me.
Halulu.
Calathin Dil Eto. Francelicios.
Are we friends with this man, Nat? No, we're not. You know, he's single. His values are authority. His romance relationships is seeking romance. He's attracted to females. All right, well.
Toi,
Ayataha.
aventure.
Boutique.
Ask about his career.
Abby. Guamitito.
There we go. All right, she wants to do some yoga. Okay, that filled her up way better.
Kemasa.
Oh,
Grab a moo cream.
tragico.
Fluffy Bucilian.
Yakozi.
Talk about souls. Talk about
Minty.
friendship.
Ayataha.
Manchi.
Boutique.
Talk about favorite painters.
Zifan.
Ua.
Juni Kanibo ya.
Talk about destiny.
Waxy Kaba.
Oh,
Twilanti.
Francie Kuwansi.
Whoa.
Don Movi. Yava.
Menzi. Blue chant.
What was that about?
Quizzy drip still.
Aborashi adubi kuwa.
Zara?
Orichia.
She's a young adult.
Whoopie
First impression, look kind and giving them a bright greeting was just felt right. Okay, interesting.
Bonsi. Zuiva.
Yeah, I mean, I like the graphics in the game.
Nain.
I just think the gameplay needed some time,
Titan.
and we will go into some of the new stuff for sure.
Nikasui le bebelu bibu.
Chanti Mixo.
Dan.
Kovimo.
I wish you could like ask them to join a group or something, but you kind of can't. Whoa! Why are you yelling at us again?
Francie Kuwansi. Don Movi. Yava.
Menzi.
What's wrong with this lady?
Zanasa. Oh, Ruphilia. Kipsy.
Snappy. Nikasui le bebelu bibu.
Nartinti. Tiny, huh?
Oh.
No one even invited you to this conversation. Get out of here, lady.
Bajimo. Pampe.
Rude.
Lokantama.
Please stop joining in on my conversations. I don't appreciate.
Bonsi. Zuiva.
Me for Hermancha. Comingo.
Just greet her respectfully, but we don't want her in the conversation. Like, isn't she running something over there?
Nikasui.
Makoza.
Uh-huh.
Quenvi. Moha. Mansi.
Ramita. Amila.
Minty. Ayataha. Wuti. Titan. Chidi Narsha Kankara.
Sunovi.
Sopyen.
Binterkaze na.
Minty. Ayataha.
Doi. Sopyan. Quincy.
Oh,
Asa.
we're finally friends.
Grab a moo cream.
Tragico.
Fluffy Bucilian.
Yakozi.
Huh?
Nino.
Leone.
Chanti Mixo. Na. Zuiva.
Okay. Well, now we know this other lady.
Chill. Abby. Guamitito. Suvi. Minty.
Huh?
Ayataha.
Canduli.
Wuti.
So truly.
Lamilo, huh? Lily Pixera. Quipsy. Grammy Ticho.
Tiol.
Huh? Suvi. Minty. Ayata, huh?
Mila.
Muti.
Sotul.
Lamilo, huh? Hamaroven.
Maju.
Antu.
Aha.
Oh, Chu.
Kutsi. Kavi
Kuwandi.
oni.
Natuna.
Gwenvi. Moha.
Nayand Makimo.
Oh, they're peers.
Abi. Grammy Tito. Huh? Blimba Wechi.
Rumiyama Rapi Mapi Polishin.
Okay. We're just gonna leave him alone. Alright, first off, we came down here to the beach for a reason. Let's go fishing in the beach. Or at the beach, not in the beach.
Rochin. Zifan. Juni Kaniboyam.
Arzul.
Oh, we need to go to this because she actually wants to do yoga. I think the most important thing is to keep taking on challenges even if you're scared. How about you? Oh, I got a squid. We'll do even better together than we would alone. You put a smiley face. Okay, what time did that event start?
Tokayo.
Let's go. Stop doing this. It can't be canceled while in progress. That's kind of silly. Wants to try filling a fish tank. Okay, we can do that.
Zifan. Juni Kaniboyam.
Arzul.
I seriously can't get rid of that. That's silly.
Tokayo.
Yeah, it's really pretty. This city is really pretty. It's still mostly just clutter. Which I don't see that changing anytime soon. If at all. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. Let's do some yoga. I think they've added in now where you can see ages of people, for one. So that's really cool. For two, they've added in so you can see how old your Zoe is and how many days they have left. So, like, we can see she's a young adult. She has 21 days until she becomes an adult. That's another thing that I like that they've added in. I wish they would add in that we could edit the ages ourselves, which is still something I'm a bit concerned that's not part of this at this point. They obviously added in this new worlds. It's called like Kahaya or whatever. And then they added in this new collections. So there's the fish collection, the crops collection, the gemstone collection, the jewels collection, and then there's the tools. And I don't really know what the family this collection one is because I don't really see it. I think it's writing. If I was not mistaken, this kind of looks like a pen on paper or something, or archaeology or something. I love doing collections in The Sims, so this is a big one for me. I can see myself wanting to strive to get all of these. I think it would be really cool to do that in like an LP or something, or a stream or whatever, to try and go through and collect all of these. Yeah, like, what do you do when it's done? I don't know. I don't know. And I really do want to be able to edit my Zoe's age. It really annoys me that I cannot edit their ages. I would like to be able to make their ages a little bit longer, personally. So, I don't know. I just feel like the fact that they have to be that specific age span is like kind of like a no-go for me, in a sense. I mean, it doesn't deter me from the game, but it is something that I've asked for from the beginning. Is like, hey, could this be something that's added in? I know we had asked to be able to see how old our Zoes are. So, like, I'm really happy that they added that in. But I also think we need to be able to create our own age spans for people who like to, you know, for people who tend to like to play their Zoes or their, you know, on a longer lifespan. It'd be really nice for them to allow us to set our own. So I think that would be really cool, and I really hope that they add that in. I really still also think it's really odd that they have not added in the fact that you can cook an entire meal for your family unless it's soup, from what I can understand. I think they added leftovers to the refrigerator, which is cool. I don't know if that was implemented before, like I bought a pizza or whatever and I could put it in the fridge. I don't know if that was in before, but I noticed it today when I was playing earlier. So that's another thing that I really like that they've kind of added. Obviously, I enjoy the collections the most out of everything I've stated, but just being able to see my Zoe's age kind of is refreshing. I just wish we could see more things. I also kind of think they still need to work on the urges a bit more. I seem to get the same ones kind of repetitively, and I feel like they still need to add more like traits and things. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe they did add a new trait. I don't know. I just picked up from my old saves, so I don't know. And the desired life thing, I don't think they've added anything new to this, and I don't know how this will work with like if I were to finish Life of Contribution, right, and like it aligns with these specific things and aligns with the cheerful neighbor and whatever. Like if I choose this, I don't know if anything in particular comes of it or whatever, like kind of like when you finish your lifetime aspiration in The Sims 3, you like get points or whatever. Do I get something for finishing this, or is it just like, okay, I finished it and my Zoi's life is good kind of thing? I've never really played that much, so who knows? But I don't particularly feel the ambitions are that difficult. So that's another thing. Like, I just feel like I feel like their aspirations or whatever are a little too easy. I feel like they need to be a little bit more difficult. I think literally the hardest thing in this game is to build. Literally. And I'm a good builder in The Sims 3 and 4, but in this game, no. I don't even touch it with a 10-foot pole because it's way too difficult. So I would prefer not. But like, this is so pretty. Which is one of the new things I think that they've added in, the marry me thing. Like, this is really pretty. Then they've got like a park. Obviously, and it's got collectibles on the ground so you can like pick them up or like mine things. You can also go fishing, as you can see. And the things go in your inventory. The only problem about that is you only have 100 spots, so you need to be mindful of how much you do it. Wow, he was booking it. Okay, go mine with tools. Also, I find it weird that it doesn't deplete it and it go away. It's just kind of always there. Like, can I just mine this 1,000 times over? Or like, what happens, you know? I feel like it should go away once it's mined. Even if it comes back, it should spawn back in like so many hours or something, instead of just staying on the ground. Like, see, that one disappeared, but the other one didn't. So why not? Why did the other one disappear? Did we not get anything out of it or something? Still think hovering over them and seeing their ages is really cool, because then you can kind of like guesstimate. Like, if you're a teenager, some of the teens in this game are taller than the young adults. So it's kind of really nice to know, you know, if you're looking at somebody who's your age, or if you're looking at somebody who's too young for you, or if you're looking at someone who's literally too old for you. You know, that's kind of nice at a glance. Blue Mica Mineral. I'd also really like them to finish off the language translations before putting out patches for the game. I feel like that could be more beneficial. Like, I feel like the translations should be the #1 priorities, and not so much getting content out when it's not even translated fully. Because I'm going to show you something. And I feel like a lot of their, I'm not going to say all of their main people who play it probably are English speaking. I would say probably a good chunk of them are. And the fact that when, I don't remember exactly what it was that I was hovering over earlier, but there was something I was hovering over, and it was like, oh, I remember what it was. This. It's completely not in any English at all. And I really think translation should be a #1 priority, because I guess I could guesstimate what this says, but to know exactly what it says would be really nice. And it says it's like 99%. So like if it's only 1%, then why don't you just finish it off and then release the game version rather than giving me a game version that's kind of like not completely finished. I just think it could be better. Wants to go to a resort. Okay. Probably gonna send her home after this one because it's getting late. She needs to eat. And her energy is low, which means she's gonna become lethargic. And we don't really want that. There we go. So let's have her head home. Oh, you could draw graffiti there? That's cool. We'll have to come back and do that. Because she is... one of her preferences that she likes arts, right? She likes art books. So I would say she likes art in general. It's a lot of traffic right there. What does that say? Why don't you clean this up? Wouldn't that be a nice thing to do? Oh, she's going home, right? See, I feel like we need to clean up the city a bit. It's kind of dirty. And we literally just moved here. I feel like there's always garbage everywhere. Ice cream freezers. There's a soccer ball you can practice playing with. Oh! Wow. I thought that the bike was gonna take me out. Because I thought that was part of the game. Am I mistaken? I don't think I am. Where's my house? Goodness. Wait, what's that? Use the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Come on, girl. Where's the house? Is it right there? I think it's right there. This is it, right? No. This is not it. This is it. I'm lost. It's here somewhere. Where is my house? Oh. Wait. How did she pass this? She was like on this road. Okay. I don't know what she's doing. It's like back over here somewhere. Also, I do kind of find it annoying. The routing in this game is really bad. Like really bad. Worse than Sims bad, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's make some food. Let's have a mango sweet rice. Bug-eaten mango. Subpar mango. Mango. Large mango. Rare heart mango. I don't have any. Oh, I can't make it without it? Oh, that's... Is that what that means? You can't make these without these? Oh, so a bug-eaten banana. A subpar banana. Banana. a large banana, or a rare banana twins. I'm assuming these are things you can grow, obviously. Okay, well, we're just gonna have a salad then, because we're not gonna have any of those other ingredients at the moment. We need to get a garden going, and we need to do a lot of things, but I don't think you should be doing this on the sink. I don't think many people chop on their sink, but you know, maybe. Maybe they do. Completing a coffee. You created a masterpiece from coffee beans alone. Could a coffee with an even richer, more complex flavor exist? You feel immensely proud. We didn't do anything with coffee beans. I don't know what this is on about. We're tranquil, perfect fit from a preferred activity. Okay. And we're uncomfortable. The unmistakable smell of the fridge. From using a budget refrigerator. Jeez, you are just needy. And our energy is going down still. Our sleep is almost completely out. I think once we finish our salad, we'll head to bed. Uncomfortable, she'll be fine. Gosh, that salad is crunchy. Okay, clean up that bowl. I also kind of wish they weren't so perfect. Like, I wish my Zois weren't so perfect. I know that sounds weird, but like, you know how like some of the Sims, they'll just like leave their plates and walk away. You have to tell them to clean them up. The Zois always clean up after they eat. And I just think that's unrealistic. Not everybody is that like good even in real life. So, you know, I just think that it would be more realistic if they didn't always, you know, be so perfect and take care of their dishes every time they ate something. But that's just me. Okay, so our energy and our sleep is going up. Which hopefully we're going to sleep a good amount because we were pretty low on the energy bar. Yeah, and they're always perfect. What does she want to do? Wants to test the fire extinguisher. I've also noticed, I don't think this is a thing before, but when you lock them in now, there's no timer on them. You're not stressed to finish them. If you want new ones, you obviously have to finish one of the 4 that you get. I also wish there was a way to get more than just 4 locked in. Like if you went to uni and got like a degree or something, kind of like Sims, you could like lock more in. I would really like that. Like you get up to 8 or whatever. She wants to go to the deserted island. And to do that, we need a natural disaster to happen. So, I've never seen the natural disasters. I don't know how they work or what goes on with them. But I know they're a thing. Okay, go ahead and use the bathroom. Go ahead and take a shower. Go ahead and, well, you probably won't need to wash your hands if you're going to take a shower. Go ahead and wash your face. And then we'll get you some breakfast because you're kind of hungry again. And what are we going to have? Let's see. Make food from the fridge. And maybe we can have some really good breakfast to start the day. I kind of want to get rid of that she doesn't like street food because my Sims always have this, but I don't know. They just always tend to get that one. Okay. We can probably test the functionality of this after making our breakfast, of course. It's kind of weird that our door leads us outside and then we have to go back in another door to get into the other room. I don't know why the door wasn't just placed like right there. But yep. All right, we have some pancakes. Okay, cool. So we finished one of her wishes, or urges is what they're called in here. She wants to go to a resort. Says you can go to the resort through the dock, so we could do that. We can see what the resort has that the other side of the island doesn't have. Yeah. I still say the same thing. Change is hard. Okay, so we've got some pancakes. And she ages up in 20 days to an adult. Now, I do believe we had a package delivered to the house, if I'm not mistaken. We've actually got a lot of packages out here. Okay, let's come get our packages when we're done. Let's open up our parcels. And I think we should be good. So I think this whole thing is our lot, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of nice. That's a lot of space, honestly. What can we do with this construction debris? Nothing. These literally look like Amazon packages. I think they've ripped off the Amazon design. That was supposed to be like the blue letters that are on it. See, again, she cleaned up her dish. You're welcome anytime. Okay, we got our stone chisel, our basic watering can, and what was the last thing we got? Some seeds, I believe. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, we got seeds. Tomato seeds. I think we need to go to work. I think. No. Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay. Gardening skill improves rapidly. Alright, we're gonna skip while she's at work. This is another thing they added, and I really do appreciate this. Because before you used to sit here forever with your waiting for them to come home, and now you don't have to. Achieving a goal will raise your work evaluation, while failing to do so will lower it. Update the training space environment checklist computer. Wait, what? How do we do that? Wait. Where are we supposed to do this? Hold on. Wait. Napa's yoga. Update the... Are we supposed to be somewhere else? Time left. 4 hours and 47 minutes. Update the training space environment checklist computer. Is that what this yoga studio is? How are we supposed to do this? Update the training space environment checklist. Is computer in parentheses because I need to do it on the computer? Maybe we can buy a computer and see if we can do it. Why don't we just do like a laptop at the table? No, I'm trying to click the computer, not the chair. Work tasks. Update checklist for improving living space environment. Update the training. Update the training space environment checklist. Okay, do that. Let's share our goals and visions so we can work towards them together. It means a lot to me that you care about what I think. I want to meet soon for some productive conversation. Hands up if you want to hang out. I guess not. My hand is up. Whew, I knew I could count on you. Come on, girl. How long does this take you? Complete. Not sure why we got this, but we did it. Okay, let's head out. Let's go to the yoga studio. Wow, she's like booking it to get there. Quick. Dang. She is really booking it. Oh, there he is. Wow. You've made it to your destination. Let's see what memories and stories the Zois will create.
May flopping whipland. Snoozle wooble thing. Noxie.
Novi Montreal.
Zoe Baltimore.
Gimo.
Blanca. Kaza.
Oh, no.
Alora Ben Laura.
Ah, Nyakozi.
Alumi.
Makoza. Sorentikule skuabi. Nainja.
Zifan.
Tua.
Juni Kanibo Yam.
Avanju. Wenvi.
Kuti.
Muha.
Me for Hermanji.
Anchio.
Comingo.
Eh,
Kuti. Me for Hermanji.
Hello.
Comingo. Kanival.
Aha.
Lumi Bien.
Ah, Nyakozi. Makoza. Sorentikule
Locomoras.
skuabi. Quinzi.
Zifan.
Muha.
Juni Kanibo Yam.
Anchio.
Ha.
Rolling
Reach
Mino.
Habin.
Ua,
Huh?
ua. Pau.
Nuh-uh. Kawandi. Natuna. Sanasa. Oh, Rubilion. Kipsy.
Oh, Tirante.
Ah.
Swab. Gluba.
Kuti. Me for Hermanji.
Dui.
Comingo. Latinti.
Kutsi.
Tommy
Make
Hahn.
jokes.
Coffee oni.
Ah. Buki.
Kutsi.
Mermimo.
Coffee oni.
Onjitilo. Python.
Oh.
Shidinarsha Kinkara.
Zoe. Snappy.
Soken.
Nikasui le
Ah.
bebelubibu.
Huh?
Jacovita.
Kaju?
Noa noa
Hiwa.
kazu.
Nayan
truly.
Mikimo. Siafid.
Uavan.
Huh?
Fonte dunteo.
Amang. Kemasa.
Oh.
Graba moo cream.
Krajiko.
Gloopy Bucilian.
Yakozi. Wenvi.
Minty.
We're like right in the way, and everybody keeps running into us.
Blue tea. Abi.
Chiol.
Huh? Savine.
Okay, we're friends and peers.
Lixo.
Huh?
Daji.
Mio.
Aji. Kemasa.
Oh.
Graba moo cream.
Krajiko.
Gloopy Bucilian.
Yakozi.
Lux
Kutsi.
Kama.
Kafi oni.
Yolito. Ugh. No. Lixo.
Dui.
Daji. Aji. No. Lixo. Daji.
Dui.
Aji. Rito Maxi Lu.
Ireti frumi.
Serevin.
Grapple next pita.
Bizzle Quap. Zendu. Bandos
Yibble bin
Lulu.
Suan.
Desuliti.
Wim kini. Jacovita. Nua noa kazu.
What was that mean?
Rico Seni. Estika
Mio.
Ching. Zifan. Juni Kanibo ya. Ha.
Shafina.
Nalibos
Papilio.
Obian. Kana. Jubilimo.
Gli jubilee.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Tomzi.
Ah.
Jacovita.
Ramita.
Oh, you just walked right into me.
Rico
So
Seni. Estika Ching. Lux
Jacovita.
Kama.
Nua
Yolito.
noa kazu.
Oh. Calafin du
Aha.
Eto. Francelicios.
Nyakozi. Makoza.
Ah.
Solenticule
Miyansi.
skuabi. So
Rico
truly.
Seni. Estika Ching. No. Lixo. Daji
Dui.
Aji. Chanti Mixo.
Machiol.
Covimo. Blinska Vinstulista. Wakansiashi.
Tustimo.
Wow.
Zubawa.
Coming.
Oh, Linnea.
Nyakuzi. Makoza.
Gerambi.
Sorenticulus guabi. Bonchi. Zuiva.
Deante. Lamilo, huh? Reach Habin.
Chianoa.
Nuh-uh.
What does she want to do? She wants to play traditional card games
Juni Kanibo ya.
and consult a teddy bear.
Oh.
Magico.
Kitchi Mitchi Sweetie.
Papa,
Ramita
wam,
Rupi
papa.
Bini. Tequila
Prima
Yuki
chutuba.
Kini.
Prima chutuba. Hida shoi.
Okay.
Manu.
Wumi Domino. Tuscavana.
Quincy.
Zifan.
Muha.
Juni Kanibo ya.
Anchio.
Ask them to become your colleague.
Juni Kanibo ya. Pazza. Yessi.
Povegeno.
Alora Ben Laura. Quivik Clay.
Lumonaruti. Kija. Be.
Mm,
Polimino.
Ramita.
okay, now they're confidants. What happens if we ask them to become our colleague?
Fonte. Duntio.
Covimo. Matinti. Tommy Ha.
Chianoa.
Uki. Yago Crusher. Uh-huh. Symbol
Povegeno.
Devon. Glended.
Lumonarute. Kija. Be.
Telexi. Zifan. Juni Kanibo Yam.
Ask about his preferences. Share local food spots. Friendship power up.
Lumo Tinda Listeria.
Competent.
Yessi.
Talk about life.
Oh. Tirante. Swab. Gluba. Polimino. Ura. Quincy.
Minty.
Moha.
Ayato Ha.
Anchio.
Wuti.
Sotuli.
Nayand Mikimo. Siafid. Kemasa.
Oh.
Grabba Moo Cream.
Krajico.
Gloopy Basilian.
Yakozi. Boo 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 boo.
My preferences, of course, I can tell you. All right, let's see what we know about him. So he's young adult. He is single. Felt things get awkward from the start because of their obvious lack of interest in me. Oh. He's single, unemployed. He's a social activist. His values are authority. He dislikes cleaning and guitar, it seems. His romantic relationships are seeking romance, and he is attracted to females.
Iwa.
Ravan. Fonte. Duntio.
Blue Chat.
Oh.
Blanty Scrib. Quizzy
Zoe.
Dribs do.
Snappy. Nikasuile bebelubibu.
Ramita.
Tuna kansula. Kutsi. Kavioni.
Na.
Sotuli.
Lixo. Boo Young Boo.
Room. Va. Sandy.
Wow.
Ravan.
Mermimo.
Fonte. Duntio.
Mojitilo.
Manu.
Domino. Tuscavana.
Sotuli.
Domino. Blue Chat. Blanty Scrib. Quizzy Dribs do. Frizzle Wazzle. Liverloom.
Nyakuzi.
Yellow Yellow.
Makoza. Ravan. Fonte.
Kalandi.
Duntio. Cantioni. Dan. Lily.
Chanti Mixo.
Fonte.
Teo. Blinska Vinstulista. Ree.
Asmazi.
Wow, he really doesn't want to be romantic with her.
Manxi Grow.
Baba. Radabdayo.
I don't know if we'll ever be able to get romantic with him then.
Huh?
Duna
Leone.
Kansula.
Vinci.
Kutsi.
Huh?
Kavioni.
Moi among. Vinci. Huh?
Machiol.
Moi among. Blinska Vinstulista. Wakansiashi.
Novi Montri.
He really doesn't like her that much. Compliment his hairstyle.
Titan.
Oh.
Flimplutch.
Really?
Spasm.
Approach carefully. I don't know. This seems ridiculous.
Titan. Flimplutch.
I feel like it takes a lot to make friends in this game.
Suvin. Aquarius Timov Toi.
Okay, I think it's time to say this guy is never going to be interested in us. Okay, well. We'll have to find somebody else. I wanted to get her in a relationship because I really want to try the family gameplay of this all. And I've never really played with it, so I wanted to try it out and see how I felt about it, because I think that will be like a game changer for me if it's really bad, which I have my own thoughts about it at this point in time. And the fact that I struggle so hard to just get into a relationship with someone is pretty bad. So, you know. And I want it to be somebody from the game. I don't want to have to make the person, but like at this point I just might have to make the person, because like it doesn't work. People in game don't like you that much. Let's see if we can find anything on the beach to do. Here we go. Let's dig this up. Yeah, and I think family play is like kind of is a part of it I haven't really played with, because I was just trying to like get to know the game itself. So I don't know. I do have to say, I'm really excited that they added these sea turtles in. Not gonna lie to you. And the fact that there's baby sea turtles. Adorable. So yeah. This one's kind of in the sand, but it's there. There's also some more over here. There. And there's another one right there. And there's another one right there. There's a bunch of like baby sea turtles here, and it's really cool. So I am here for that. Oh my gosh, why can't I click that? Treasure hunt. Also, why don't you change your clothes to your summer clothes? Wants to use public bathrooms properly. You can cleanly use a public bathroom when rule abiding value is over 60. What does that even mean? What does it mean that you want to use it properly? I'm pretty sure there's one like right here. I want to dig out of these. Did he just dig in this? Wait, can we just dig on the beach? No. I don't know what they're doing. Baby sea turtles. I know. I really like turtles. Oh, look, there's you can purchase a fishing rod. Oh, that's right. She also wanted to go to... Didn't she want to go to the resort? I don't know where that wish went to. But also... let's have her go here. Alright, hold on. Cannot move here. Yes, you can. So when you go out here in the ocean, by the way, you can actually practice snorkeling. And you can see that there is stuff under the ocean floor. Or on the ocean floor. I don't know. It's easier to do it when you're on her. You're supposed to be able to go diving under the water. I saw jellyfish earlier under the water. You can see there's like sea life under here. There's like stuff on the floor, on the bottom of the... There's like stuff on the bottom of the ocean floor. There you go, we kind of seen it. Not sure what this animation is or why she's doing this for snorkeling. But, you know. I'm gonna assume there is, because there's fish that you can collect. And I'm assuming there's gonna be like treasure or something under there. There is like shark areas and stuff. But I think we need to be like way higher in the swimming skill. The higher your swimming skill, the longer you can swim and the more likely you are to dodge various dangers in the ocean. You can improve your swimming skill more rapidly through consistent practice or at the learning center. So literally we have to pretty much level up our swimming skill to be able to go to those like scarier places. So these are all things that we can work on to try and... Well, I think this is getting us fitness rather than swimming, but we'll need to keep swimming to be able to do it well. But there is like sharks and stuff. I'll show you a map that shows where all the different things are. What does she want to do again? Oh, consult on teddy bear. That's right. And it's going dark now. The moon's coming up. Alright, I think we can take a photo of her. Let's have her change her outfits to her swimwear. Then do photo mode. And then maybe like that. And then do a bit closer. Do a filter. Be careful of picking the fisheye lens because it can get really crazy. Okay, this one's really pretty. Like, that's really pretty. Okay, so we're going to save that. And I'll show you this map. So this is the map. So if you're looking at this, obviously sharks are up here. And this is like the island. That's that island that you see over there. And then there's the island over there. So you got to keep that in mind. So that's the island that you're seeing over there. This is the island that has the resort on it. And then these are where I'm assuming the animals are. So there's dolphins. There is the 2 different jellyfishes. The dolphins here, the turtles, and the sharks. And then it shows you like where the yoga is and all of that good stuff on here. So if you ever can't remember it, obviously you could look. There's like a temple that I want to try and go to. Wow. So we should definitely try that. Let's get a sausage skewer. Can you back up? Try to get some food here. Goodness sakes. Since we're always buying from her, I think we should just introduce ourselves. Greet with a trusting attitude. Just the collections in itself, I think, really adds a little bit more depth to the game. I still think that the skilling needs to be lowered, like so you don't go through a whole level in one day. Unless you're physically really trying to work on something like that. But yeah, I think that needs to be a little bit more leveled out. And I really want to go over there, but I don't really know how to. And you can't just swim across because she'll get fatigued. Her energy level drops. And I don't think that the ferry is here to take anyone. So I'm not sure. These people are awful. Oh, there's a seaplane thingy. You can also take a picture here, which is kind of interesting. Take a selfie. Oh, well, I can't do it together, but take a selfie. Could probably make it a little brighter. That's kind of nice. There we go. Can she use the surfboard on the beach? She can like she can do kind of what I already did. I don't know that she can actually like go surfing with it. So she can practice good posture and paddling. I'm not sure if she was like, the heck? If she was like to do something like to buy like a surfboard, I'm not sure if she could do something. I don't want to travel to another city. I wanted to go over there. I thought there was a way to do that. Is it this thing? Oh, maybe it's this. Hold on. Use public transportation. Oh, here we go. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. Across the water we go. Okay. So let's see what we can get into over here. So, there's obviously more sea turtles. And see, like, there's this stuff. Snorkeling stand. You can, like, rent a snorkeling stand. Or excitement. Like, browse those. Can you buy a surfboard? Browse the sand. See what happens. Well, there's like a TV screen over here. This is cool. There's like a campfire. Oh, this is like an outdoor movie theater. Oh, how pretty. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Look at this sitting area. Wow, this is really pretty. Like, could you imagine just coming here with a couple of friends and just going here for like a vacation? You know? It'd be a little bit different. Like, we're just by ourselves and just living here. You can practice heading a beach ball. Alright, we got something out of the ground. Okay. It's like a dining area. It's a bar and cafe here. So this is really cute. I think that's like the bar right there. Aw, look at this little swing. Aw, this is adorable. You can sit and relax on it, sit and doze on it, sit down. There's like this bar area as well. Which has like these outdoor sofas. What's this? Fireworks cart. There's like a volleyball court here with the volleyball net. So I'm assuming with this you can play volleyball. You can practice heading. There's like more boats. I think these are bungalows or whatever that you can like rent out. Too bad she doesn't have a boyfriend yet. She could have used that swing. I know, right? I tried. I really did. He was like not having it. I tried. Somebody's having a good time. Oh, there's like a little playground area for kiddos. Very cute. This is the resort. Oh my gosh, there's a shark right there. How the freak do they have a shark in here? Oh, wow. They're really big, okay? So you can, like, a treasure hunt entry ticket. You can get some, like, treasure hunt entry tickets, I guess. I don't know what you use for these. Insufficient funds. What funds is that? I can't even tell. I don't know what that is. That's kind of cool. You can check in at the resort as well, obviously. That's the whole point of it. Take a vacation. We just moved here so we could be closer, so we could, like, explore it a bit more. Obviously, you don't need to do that. You could just come here on a vacation. So it's meant to be more of, like, a vacation spot than anything else. But we were just being more ambiguous, so we were just trying to do more for our lives. than living on the place that we had already explored a bunch. These are all, I think you can like rent all of these, or from what I assume you can. Maybe it's not all of them, but like there's got to be one of them at least that you can rent out. Probably that one. So that's kind of what they look like if you're renting one. Kind of looks like that. That's 108 Garden Villa. I don't think we can go in. So, yeah. And then these are like rabbit holes, obviously. You can't really go in them. But there's like a whole village of these things over here. Kind of wish they took out some of the rabbit holes, I'm not gonna lie to you, and just kind of like did something else there, because it does take up a lot of the world, and a lot of the world just ends up being not usable because of it. And it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of saddens me that a lot of this world is just rabbit hole kind of stuff, and it's not real things you can go into. And I hope one day they'll kind of open them up and do something different. I want to go see what that is. Here's another one of the world places. So it looks like there's somebody staying here named Emily Bell. And there's an upstairs and a downstairs to this place. So that's kind of good. That's a nice little place to stay, I guess. Jaws theme music. So what is this? A turtle bot racetrack. Aw, that is cute. You need to bet a coin at the turtle kiosk. Is this like a spa? Hold up. There's like a spa here. Oh my goodness, you can get like massages here. And there's like a cafe or whatever here with the piano that you can play on and some speakers. And there's like a breakfast bar in here. That is really cool. So they have like stuff laid out for you and drinks and everything else for your Zoids to eat from, so you don't get too hungry and like die or anything. And this is right behind, I don't know, I feel like this is a different entrance. But yeah, you can go in here, and this is the Cove Spa. You can also click on this and you can buy a spa pass. It costs $300 for that. That is intense. What does she want to do? She wants to drink a protein shake. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out how to get you a protein shake, because I don't know how to do it. See, once I click that I'm going to keep that and I pin it in. Oh, it went away. Once I click that I'm going to pin it in, it normally stays there. So you can go in here and use the sauna. Oh, so you have to have a spa ticket to use these items. I'm assuming this is like a mud bath. You can use a bath bomb. Enjoy lower body soak. Enjoy a lower body soak with candy bar bath bomb, a lavender bath bomb, or a blue moon bath bomb. Can we do that one? Okay, so this we can do without a spa thingy, is the bath bomb stuff. So you get to have like a bath, and it has a bath bomb. So it's making the blue moon kind of color on the water. So this is really nice. Relaxing. What else is in here? Some bathrooms, it looks like. There's massage tables, so you can get a massage, a full body massage, a deep tissue massage, a sports full body massage, or a aromatherapy full body massage. So that is really cool. Or you can use these, get a foot massage, a hand massage, a scalp massage, a Dr. Fish foot soak. I don't know what that means. A rose foot soak, a salt foot soak, an herbal foot soak, or an aromatherapy foot soak. So those are some things that you can do as well. But remember, you have to buy the ticket to use those. Can she get food without actually being here? Oh, she can't even go in there. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this place. An arcade place. This is dope. I don't even think that went anywheres. Is this machine out of order? Oh my gosh. Use it. Hit it harder. I think she's really weak. Throw a ball. Oh boy. Wow. Try the claw machine. Yes, get it. No. Oh my goodness. Let's do this one. You can just put these in your bag. That's kind of cheaty. I don't think you're supposed to just put them in your bag. You can play pool. And there's also, what is this? A lucky box. I don't know how you get those coins. Wherever you get them, I don't know. But you can go bowling here. So we'll have to have some people come with us next time we come over here and go bowling and do some of these things. I'm assuming that you can still use the resort even if you live nearby. I'm assuming you can because technically you can like get here, you know what I mean? So I'm assuming you can go ahead and do that. We're going to eat something so when we get home we don't need to eat because we're going to have her go home because she's really tired. She's really happy here, so. So yeah, all of this stuff is new. I'm pretty sure there was like one more thing I was trying to find, which was it's like a museum or something. Oh, is this it? There's an incense burner over here. A bunch of cats. But this is that temple that I saw that I was like, oh, should go check that out. This is that temple. So I don't know if you get anything from going in here and doing something. You can offer catnip candy or a cat treat. You can make a wish at these lamps. Maybe we should make a wish. And see what happens. And then we need to go home. Girl, you done eating? Take it too long. Okay, you're full. Good. Go. Go, go, go. We don't need to eat anymore. We're good. I don't blame her. I'd be happy there too. Put it down. Alright, we need to go home. It's getting late. It's like 11 o'clock at night. She's still out just gallivanting, looking around. We're gonna go make a wish though before we leave. Please don't have wonky like routing. Please just go straight there. Ugh. Oh, there's also like a souvenir shop as well that we could buy souvenirs from. Arcade machine. I'd like to play pool. I don't think I've ever done it in this game. I don't know if it was in it when I last played back in March. I can't even believe it's been that long, honestly, because I did like it from the start, but I just felt like it was really lacking. It needed some more work before I put more time into it. Especially because I couldn't tell. Oh my gosh, I couldn't tell how old my ZOIs were, and I didn't like that at all. I really do hope that one day they'll add in that you can edit your own age, though. That is like a big thing for me, is being able to have the say of like how long my ZOIs will live. I really think that would be important for my personal gameplay. And I still need to test out the family gameplay as well. A cat supply stand. Boxwood plants. And I feel like I haven't really tested out all the aspirations and things as well. Like I probably should go through and try to do that. I almost need to make like a like a checklist of things that are in InZOI to start, and we try and like just like almost like a challenge kind of thing. But we go through and we just like try and complete aspirations and stuff per like per Zoi or something, and see what we can come up with for that. Because I think it'd be kind of cool to try all the different aspirations and traits and stuff and make different combinations and see what happens. Like if it makes a difference or if it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, so we don't really get to make an actual wish. Okay, well, that was kind of less intriguing. I thought I was going to be able to like choose something to do with it, but I guess not. So yeah, we've kind of seen some of the new stuff. There wasn't as much to do at the temple as I had hoped. I kind of hoped they were going to add something new, like I don't know, yoga or something. I mean, I feel like this is yoga here. Yeah, it is. So you could do yoga here if you want. But I kind of wish they would have added like, I don't know, something. Like martial arts or something. Because I feel like a martial arts kind of pack for the temple would have been, or like a skill would have been kind of cool. It would have given you a reason to go there. Like, I don't really have a reason to go there, you know? It's not like it gets me anything. It's not like I'm going to do anything with it. Yeah, maybe they will in the future, for sure. I just don't think there's much reason for me personally to go there. I don't think she really got anything out of going there. From receiving a welcome snack and feeling good. It was a small gesture, but it still impressed you. This is what you'd call genuine hospitality. Okay, so she liked the hospitality here. She was really happy with that. She's unhappy that her sleep is so low. But she'll be fine. She'll make it home. If she would just get back to the thing. I think I can get her there faster, honestly, if I just run her there. Sometimes I feel like them walking on their own is too slow. Use this. I will bring her here because okay, I'm going to bring her here because we live over here. So let's go there. Okay. And now we are going to get her home. Where is my house? My house. It's coming up on the left. I think it's right here. Where is my house? Ah, here it is. Holy moly. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Okay, go to sleep. It also says spring, and I kind of hope that, like, if it goes summer or whatever, the weather actually changes. Like, and if it's winter, like, you could see flurries in the air or something. I know you can set the weather, so that's a thing. I just feel like it'd be nice if they actually added, like, a seasons function in. So if that's not already implemented, I hope that that's implemented at some point soon. Because the fact that that's there makes me really want, like, a seasons. But, like, I don't know. I don't know how likely it is. What does she want to do? Wants to bond with plants. Okay. Well, we actually need to do a little bit of gardening as well. Yeah, maybe. That's for sure. Maybe. So these are farming plots. We need to soften or flatten the soil with a pitchfork. Let's have some pancakes. Oh, is she not going to make them before she goes to do this? Okay, well, that's not what I was trying to do. But sure. Okay, we'll do this first then. Nice to meet you. I'm the lead researcher of the Collection Society. You just moved here, right? They are here to introduce you to the joy of gathering and all kinds to celebrate the beginning of your adventure. I've prepared a small gift for you. Okay. Okay, so they sent us something in the mail. We'll have to go grab it. Plant the tomato seed that you have. I don't know why she's cooking on her sink in this house. I do find that very odd. They don't normally cook on the sink, so yeah. I also kind of wish that they would change the careers a bit and add more levelage to them. Not just 3 levels. Okay, eat your pancakes. They take forever to eat. Okay, gonna go plant these seeds. Okay, go ahead and water. What did that say? We owe 261 meows. Okay, we paid our bills. Now, what I think we need to do... Where is she? No, we don't need to do that. We need to... I think if we place these in the world... hold on. No, why'd you put it away? She did not listen. Okay, take it back out. Take it out. I think she has to put it on this. So let's get her to take it back out. She's watering the inside plants. Okay, can she place it on here? See, I don't get this, how you do the crafting of the jewelry. I don't understand it. Well, I mean, I guess what she has is a metal. How am I supposed to know if it's a metal or if it's a thing? Like, this is mineral. So do I take this one out? Put in bag or place. See, I don't get it. And they called the noble shape the plum. It's the plumb bob. So, who knew? I don't know how to know if they've got anything great. Can be mined with the pickaxe is what it says, but what do I do with it though? That's the thing. I just don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with these rocks. If I place this, can I do anything with it? Don't place it somewhere so I can't see it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it just says pick up or put in bag. So I don't know what to do with it. That'll have to be something I guess I'll have to look into. Because I do not know how to do that. We also have like lettuce in here, which I tried to get seeds out of these, but it wouldn't let me. There's also branches. Again, I don't know what to do with them. So these are like things that I think I'm going to need to kind of like look into stuff and see what we can make. So like for the food and stuff, you can't like put food in the refrigerator. So I feel like this is going to get really overwhelming if you can only have 100 items in your inventory at a time. Like what are you going to do with all the extra stuff that you want to collect? So I feel like there needs to be some place where you can either put these items away, because it's obviously not going to work the way it is now if you can only have 100 items and it counts each and every item. It doesn't count just like 100 different items. It's literally every item in your inventory takes up a slot. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how they're gonna plan to deal with that, because as the game grows, like obviously 100 isn't gonna be enough space eventually, I'm assuming, if they continue on going down this kind of a path. Um and yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works or what they plan to do with it. Also, I don't really know what these mysterious dolls are for. I thought they went into the collections, but the only thing we have for this is the squid that we collected from the ocean. The only thing we have in here is a tomato, because I was able to turn the tomato we had in the other place into seeds. In this one, we obviously have like the gems and things that we have here, but it doesn't really tell what to do with them from what I've found. It just talks about like them, like what they are, and who found it, and then like the collectible cities of where you can find them, of course. It seems like you can find a lot of these things in like every place available, which is kind of odd. I feel like some places, some things on here hopefully will be just like specific places. They will give you reasons to travel to other places, especially if you're trying to complete them. And then there's all these different like jewels, which I really don't understand how to do the jewels with, like mined up utilities. And then you have like all of your tools, of course. So all of these are the tools you use on a daily. I'm assuming they're going to be adding more, and obviously you can upgrade these, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I don't really know what the family collection log is. It just says collect various items and build a family collection. I don't know what that means, so I feel like it's a bit different. Ask about the Zoopedias to get hints through conversation with other Zois. So there's a way to do it, and they kind of do give tips on it. They give tips on this one. Curious what the hidden information... Oh, it just tells you the same thing. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about that, but the fact that you can only have 100 items in your inventory doesn't really give you a lot of space to play with, and it doesn't seem like the pickaxes and things break, from what I can tell. I'm not quite 100% sure on that one, but it doesn't seem like they do, so I'm not sure. You can obviously put fertilizer on them if you want, and you can obviously have like more than one plant growing at a time. Only problem with that for me is that it's just my one sim, or my one Zoe, so there isn't much that I can have them do, because obviously they need to have a life as well outside of just gardening constantly. But the fact that they have now added in where you can literally just sleep on a box on the ground, like if you wanted, I feel like that kind of gives a little bit more of like the homeless vibe. So if you wanted to start out with, say, a garden plot and a box on the ground that your sim or your Zoe just lives on, you could kind of play out like a homeless challenge almost, which is included with this DLC, of course. So I don't know. I think there could be some really cool things that come from this. I still think the game needs more. And I know that sounds really greedy or like whatever, but after playing for today, for quite a lot of today, pretty much, I still find myself kind of like, what do I do next, in a sense? I really wish there was more to the aspirations and the urges. I feel like the urges are kind of very simple. They don't really lean you in any direction. They're just kind of like simple things that they get because of their traits or because of their aspirations or because of their preferences. They don't really get anything that has to do with like relationships or having babies or anything like that. And I still think, personally myself, I need to see more things like that to enjoy the game, where my Zoe wants to get married, my Zoe wants to have a baby, my Zoe wants to get a promotion. I don't want them to just be like, yeah, I just want to go talk about this topic because I'm interested in it. Like, I get that you're interested in it, but I don't want it to engulf your entire life. And I think there needs to be like long-term things that you work towards. Like doing yoga 10 times, I could do that in one day. I just haven't, because I just don't think that rushing through it would be fun in the long run. And I don't know, I just think it's kind of silly to do so. Like, we're already on task 2. This task is so easy. Obviously, there's all these other ones. So, like, do I have to be on the family happiness for my Zoe to want to do something like that? I just think that's silly. But we took Tranquil Mind from Harmony and Peace, and we only have one more thing to do, which is to meditate 50 times on a yoga mat and relax, or take a nap on a sunbed 30 times. I mean, these are so simple. These are not hard at all. And I don't know, I just feel like they're almost too simple. You guys let me know, though. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there because it is past my time. I've showed quite a bit of this DLC to you guys and kind of spoke how I feel about it. Obviously, the collections is one of the biggest things, and I do think this adds a lot to the game. I do hope to see it grown upon. I don't think having just these few collections is going to be enough for this game. I think that they are going to need to continue to add to this, almost like The Sims 4 does, kind of, with the collections. I do find it fun to do these, and I don't find it repetitive or boring to do them. And I mean, I've barely touched the surface of them, so I don't know exactly how hard it is to fill in these collections, but I think it's a really cool idea. I really like the way that they're headed in this direction. I still think that the game needs some work. And I think it needs some in-depth gameplay in a sense. This is kind of in-depth gameplay. It gives you something to work on for a while, which will keep you busy working on trying to collect all the collectibles. But like once that's done, you're back to square one. They didn't add anything else where like, you know, you can add anything to it. Obviously, the world is new. I still think the fact that the world doesn't really have seasons or like changeable seasons without doing it from the managed city is kind of silly, in my opinion. I think that's just kind of silly. I don't want to have to manage my city for it to go summer, for it to go fall, for it to go winter. I think it should be done automatically. And from what I know, it can't be. It's just something you change in there. It's more of just like an appearance rather than a whatever. I also find it really odd, like really hard to build in this game, and I don't think they've worked on that at all to make it more like beginner friendly. I think they need to work on the beginner friendly part. And yeah, I mean, I still really like this game. I still really think it has good potential. But I do think that there has got to be a little bit more work, and I really want to see a slider for changing how old my Sims can get. Like, I don't want my Sims to have a specific time where they age up in 42 days. I want to be able to choose how long my Zoes can live so that I can enjoy them for as long as I want. That's my own personal thought. I also want you guys to tell me what you guys think, because I think it would be really, really cool to see what you guys think. And obviously, like, do you guys mess with the city control status? Because, like, mine is always set to medium or the highest for this, whatever this is, maximum amount. But it's like, do you guys mess with this? Because, like, am I supposed to mess with this to make it more interesting? Because I just feel like my cities are kind of boring sometimes. And, like, the karma doesn't really... It's not really like changing from what I can see. It's like all of my people are Zoes as well. Nobody's dead. And like, what happens when when a lot of people start to die? Does that mean like my city dies off and no one moves in, or like what happens? I'm also curious about that. And obviously, like, you can see all of the families here, which I think this is really cool. So you can see like how many people are in each household kind of thing. I think this is really cool. I really kind of wish this was more of like a, I don't know, I kind of wish this was more of like a, you could like play them rotationally like this, where like Zoyas wouldn't age without you or whatever. I'm not sure if you could play InZOI rotationally, because obviously a lot happens without you. I've never really tried it. So should we try it? Let me know if you guys think we should try it, because we could. I'm not saying we couldn't, but like, yeah. And then the city appearance thing is just like, you can change it to be like cloudy or rainy or snowing. You know what I mean? You can make it whatever you want it to be, and you can change like the billboards and stuff. But like, should I have to change this? Should I have to? Shouldn't it just change on its own? Like, I don't know. That's not even what this shows. So like I can just edit this to have 100 different things, or it can only have 3. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's got to be a way for them to kind of do this on their own. Like a video, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. So I just feel like it would be really cool if they almost like I don't want to see the YouTube thing on that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool if they could make it where it did these things on its own. Like you could just have it you could just choose to have it rotate between the multiple different things in the world without me having to physically go in and change it myself. I think that could be really cool. And it crashed my game to do that. So that's another thing. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's bad. So yeah, obviously it is early beta and whatever. So, you know, you kind of see where I'm going with this. It still needs some stabilizations, and it really needs some more in-depth gameplay, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, especially in the comments here on YouTube when you guys watch this back tomorrow, because I'm going to post this up tomorrow for my video, of course. I actually have another video coming out too. It's already pre-planned, so definitely check that out as well. I will be back on Friday with another stream. I think we're going to possibly get back into The Sims 4, fingers crossed. I'm waiting for the mods to be updated. That's why I didn't play Sims 4 today, because the mods are outdated and a lot of them are bad. Bad. They need to be updated really bad. So if we do play Sims 4 and the mods are still not updated, we'll probably play like Extreme Packs Challenge or something, because we need to like do something obviously, but I don't know that it will be InZOI. I don't know if there's much more to show than what I've already showed. But yeah, love to hear you guys' thoughts down below as well in the comments on YouTube of what you guys think. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll be back on Friday, like I said. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Later.